Every day, Queensland Ambulance receives more than 3,500 calls for help.
I had a bloke on a ladder and he fell down and he's on the ground unconscious.
I've got a 67-year-old who's got chest pain.
It looks like she's going into shock.
We're getting help there for her right now. What's your name?
For the first time, our cameras go to Brisbane, behind the scenes of Australia's busiest paramedic service.
The A-team is ready to roll.
We're going to get him cut out.
It's all right. My partner's going to bring the ambulance around. 3, all critical.
With exclusive access, we follow emergencies from the operations centre.
My son's stopped breathing.
I've shot myself with a nail gun.
My water's broke.
Do you know how far the javelin's gone into his groin?
To the life and death decisions of the paramedics on the road.
Senior Code 1, CPR in progress.
Get in the car. What have you got there?
Good news is we know what's going on, mate. The bad news is it looks like you're having a heart attack.
Behind the lights and sirens.
Oh, wow.
You're in the best end you can be in, OK?
These are the true stories.
You're cheeky.
And how's your pain at the moment, darling?
Of Queensland Ambulance.
Just a few questions, all right, and I'm going to get some help for you.
Knock, knock, ambulance.
You definitely did the right thing by calling.
You did so well. Brings a tear to my eye.
Even just to hold someone's hand, I love to feel like I've made a difference in someone's life.
At the QAS Brisbane Operations Centre, a new round of call takers are moving in for the night shift.
Ready. Lock it in, Eddie.
Staff will man the phones over the next 12 hours, dealing with more than 500 calls.
Ambulance, what is the town or suburb of the emergency?
I got absolutely smashed today. Like, I nearly cried too.
Have fun!
All right, see you, mate.
It's the start of the weekend.
471, go ahead.
With calls set to escalate throughout the night.
Is it busy? Yes. And it's about to get worse.
It's been very busy in the area with a few CPR cases tonight, OK?
I mean, it's 7:30. Pace yourself.
But if it does get worse in any way before we arrive, just call us back immediately on 000 for further instructions.
Ambulance, what's the town or suburb of the emergency?
I've got a single vehicle accident with a white male. He has blood coming from his head. He's conscious.
Okay.
He's got a laceration to his right arm. The top of the vehicle is basically missing.
Okay, now, is anyone trapped?
Yes, he is.
Can you open 565 and add fire? Is someone's trapped?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so you believe he's the only person who was in the vehicle at the time?
Yes. Well, he is asking for his wife, but I can't see.
Okay. Does he appear to be completely awake?
He's completely awake, but he's not aware of what's happened.
Okay, we do have ambulance on the way, lights and sirens. Okay, I'll leave you in the care of the police.
Yep.
Alrighty?
Thanks, mate.
That's okay, take care. Bye-bye.
The call prompts an immediate response from all emergency services. Police are already on scene with 1 ambulance and 3 fire crews on their way. In car 4513, Senior Operations Supervisor Brad is called to oversee the entire incident.
Going to a job, you take the information on face value, but you think of all the other possibilities. What information have we got? What could this job be? What am I going to do to make this job flow? Treat for the worst, hope for the best.
Interesting piece in this one is saying that the person that's trapped in the car is calling for his wife. Information on the job so far sounds like there's significant damage to this vehicle, so there's always a chance that she has been ejected from the car, so we'll be looking into that when we get there. The thermal imaging with fire is if need be.
Last year, the Queensland Ambulance Service attended more than 20,000 road crashes. 150 of those were fatal.
As I turn up to this case, my head's gone straight to worst case scenario. This is bad.
Oh yeah, it's over. He's come down that way fast. Yeah, he's gone over the railing.
I'm thinking about who I'm going to need to notify, what other resources we may need. And I guess it just evolves however it goes. Just manage it as it comes. Keep calm, adapt, and don't freak out.
Hey Barry, there was some talk about his missus too.
He keeps asking for his wife. QPS are doing a search.
Okay, cool. Is he entrapped or just encapsulated?
He's not even encapsulated. It's just a very difficult way. We're going to struggle to get him out.
0505 413.
505 413, go ahead.
Yeah, 413, significant mechanism, high speed, over a railing.
The car is perched so precariously that it's unsafe for paramedics to fully access the patient.
QFBS are working on extrication now. There's a search underway for a potential second person.
Roger, thank you.
Hey mate, it won't be long, We'll get you sorted out.
Where's my wife? I can't understand, man. What the is going on, man?
You've had an accident and we're just getting you out of the vehicle now. Okay, once we do that, we can get you that cut sorted out. Just keep lots of nice hard pressure on that wound to try and stop the bleeding. Right now, the potential for deterioration is massive. That's it, put some pressure on. Yeah, it's a bit of a little arterial there pumping away. That's
If he starts to slur his words, if he starts to close his eyes, he could have an injury that we can't see. We need him in the ambulance.
Yeah, I think he's had a big head knock. I don't think he even knows what's happened.
And he's obviously not feeling the pain because he's got some really deep wounds.
He's got a big, deep one under his arm too, hasn't he?
And on his forearm here, maybe come down.
This gentleman's in the car. He's calling for his wife. She was with me. Where is she?
Where's my wife?
There is a lot of concern for her welfare.
Senior Operations Supervisor Brad has been called to a car crash in Brisbane's north.
0505 413.
With significant injuries to the driver, it's critical that the paramedics treat him as soon as possible.
505 413, go ahead.
413, just in the process of extricating the patient now. And we will get him into the car, get a full assessment.
Roger, thanks very much. 413.
Lay back and relax. Not me, man. Mate, just lay back and relax.
Lay down, dude. Lay down.
Just lie back for us. Just relax. I'm sorry, boys. You've done nothing wrong. I have. What have you done? Obviously. Mate, it's called an accident for a reason.
Just pull this sheet off and we'll just go.
Not me, boys. You're all right. Not me.
The driver has repeatedly asked for his wife, so police and fire crews comb the crash site to see if she was ejected from the car.
Nothing around? Okay, cool. 0505 413.
413, go ahead.
The 413 area has been searched with thermal cameras and a police dog. There's no other persons involved in this accident.
Roger, thank you.
There is a lot of relief knowing that everybody's accounted for. So our focus goes 100% to the gentleman.
It's all good, mate. It's all good.
Now we can concentrate on a full and thorough assessment.
I'm just going to now.
Yeah.
My wife.
She definitely wasn't in the car with you, okay? So the police...
I'm calm.
Yeah, we'll get you a nice warm blanket on you in a minute, okay?
I've been security for a long time now.
Yep, so a couple of little bumps. There we go, mate.
I don't get what happened.
No, it's all good, mate. It's all good.
All right, Maggie, we're just going to get these clothes off to have a look at your injuries, okay?
Yeah. Let's get that shirt off.
Just get that out of
I
his
want to see
eye.
what's going on the side of his chest, please.
That's from my wife.
And I want a set of numbers.
Yeah. Any pain in your tummy, mate? No.
It's just one deep little bit there, but it's nothing's bubbling.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with chest. I'll have a listen. All right, can you take some nice
I think that's just... Yeah, there's nothing compound there. Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
So,
Please come with that.
Hold that one.
we'll sort your dad out. Don't worry about it, mate. But let's sort you out, and then we'll start worrying about mums, dads, and everyone else.
It's actually not too bad. Yeah. It looks worse than it is. He's got a laceration across that side under his armpit, but it doesn't look like it's that deep. It's not bubbling, so it's not in his lung. He's got quite a big knock to his head. He's got a little arteriole there as well, so she's squirting. We're keeping a bit of pressure on that. Apart from that, some bruising to his ribs. The great big laceration on his arm. There's a big flap of skin hanging off there, but it's just muscle underneath that. There's no bone exposed. Nothing feels like it's floppy, so I think he's a lucky boy. 413, 156 will be departing shortly. Code 2, DCP is going on board.
The patient will be admitted to the trauma unit at Royal Brisbane Hospital. After a long night, Brad is signing off.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, good job. Cheers. Catch you later.
When you have that first look at an accident scene and see the carnage on the road and think this is bad, like this is, you know, potentially not survivable, to get through it and safely extricate, and the injuries aren't as bad as what they could have been, it's very satisfying.
Given the speed and the way that car's hit, he should be thanking his lucky stars that he's walking away from that one. That was a long job, a hard job, big resource consumption. I will sleep like a baby tonight. Yeah, it won't take much rocking.
Ambulance, what is the town or suburb of the emergency?
I can send somebody out there. Now, I have a few questions. Is your breathing normal for you? I liken dispatching to just parenting 50 toddlers.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Look, our dog got a bat. It was dead. My husband picked the bat up on a shovel, but the dog's been playing with it, and then the dog knocked my husband over, and he's been licking my husband's face and all that. Now, we're just wondering, do we have to worry about that hen device for my husband? Because the dog's licked his face, in his mouth, everything. And the dog's been playing with his dirty, bloody bat for God knows how long.
And how old is he?
He's 79.
79. Is he awake?
Yes, yes.
Is he breathing?
Yes. Can the Hendra get onto them quick or what?
Look, I don't know much about the Hendra virus personally, but I'm sure the paramedics will be able to answer more questions for you, okay?
You know, I hate to put you to this trouble.
No, that's okay. We're happy to come out and check on him. Now, if he gets worse in any way or if anything changes, call us back on 000 for further instructions.
Now, I was actually just getting him his tea.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
And the dog knocked him over and trampled him.
Oh, that's no good.
And like the smell of because the dog's got all the germs on him.
Yeah.
He's been chomping on this.
You have to give the dog a bath as well, just in case.
Take the dog.
All right, now that's all been arranged. Call us back on 000 if anything changes, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Sorry to trouble you.
That's all right, bye.
Bye.
Having a laugh, Carla.
I can't. Snorted. I've never actually laughed on the phone like that, so after a year and a half, yeah. Yeah, she was good fun. Ambulance, what is the town or suburb of the emergency?
Out on the road, 50 paramedic teams are on duty. One of those crews on call is Matt and Patia.
Good party, mates.
Aldi's doing a really good deal on these.
Oh.
They've worked together for 2 months.
Do you believe that a world drowned?
Are you being serious?
I'm being completely serious. I saw a documentary the other day on flat earth, and it's pretty convincing.
Yes, I believe the Earth is round.
Matt and Patia are close to the city centre. So far tonight, they've attended 6 jobs, but their shift is far from over.
So we're going to a 41-year-old male with chest pain. He has difficulty speaking between breaths. He is clammy, he hasn't had a heart attack, and he took cocaine in the past 12 hours. Oh, and is cocaine the same as speed? Because he had speed 6 hours ago.
Speed's a bit nastier.
Oh,
I just have to be wary with this one because you'll probably be a bit agitated.
Yeah.
Have our spidey senses about us.
I graduated 2011, started 2012. It takes a while to find your confidence. I didn't see a big difference in my practice until maybe 3 years after I started, like where you actually felt confident enough to be able to do the job. But I think there's still certain jobs that like really scare you.
If I'm feeling overly uncomfortable in the back by myself, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
QAS 501-453, almost on scene.
Roger, thanks for 453. There's a train station there.
Who's this?
That one, probably there.
I think that's it.
Roger, on scene. Maybe.
That looks like him. And he's chewing his face off.
Yeah. You think he's all right? Be careful with this one. Be careful with this one.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Matt?
Yeah, I'll come over with you.
Paramedics Matt and Patia have been called to help a man in the city.
Hey, mate.
He's anxious and agitated and consumes speed and cocaine.
How you doing, buddy? Are we here for you?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, do you want to come in the back?
Do you want to take a seat up there on the chair? Just on this chair over here. So what's going on tonight?
Just lost on face from a fair bit, you know, and then after that, like I got a bad feeling all day after. It's been threatening for it's like the ex-missus and man breakup, and then
Going through a bit of a tough time, hey?
Oh, no,
and you've got
tonight, like I thought it was like a car took off at me and that kind of thing. I didn't know, you know, after all this, that's what was going on. So I've lost everything on the journey, and
Yeah.
As paramedics, our safety isn't guaranteed. You can't predict the generalised person ever, even in a normal state. Ice, cocaine, heroin, anything like that increases their unpredictability. And I think that's the risk we take every day.
Just quickly, you don't intend on hurting me or Matt?
No way, no way. I don't want to hurt people at all.
That's okay.
And the kindness matters meant to me.
If you take your jumper off for us. It's all right. Do you want me to help?
I can't do it. It's like it's shooting pain right up.
Do you want a hand? Okay. Lean forward for me.
Oh, sweet.
Lean forward.
Get home.
Lean
They treated me like shit. Like I wouldn't walk up the stairs. I was like, I just wanted to tell them that. You know, and
A couple of years ago, I was assaulted by this fella that was actually withdrawing from heroin, and there was something in what I'd asked him that made him snap, and he started to shake his fist in my face, demanding drugs while I was in the patient care seat. I remember feeling so scared. That's made me a little bit more paranoid about my safety in the vehicle.
It's just to say, like...
Okay. Can you do me a favour?
Hey?
Can you do me a favour? Take a big deep breath in. I'm going to shave your chest, is that okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just here.
Have you been physically assaulted tonight?
No, I physically assaulted myself, like running away from what I thought was people chasing me. Do you know what I mean? Like
A bit paranoid?
Oh, I'm paranoid about now, but I've got good reason, like, you know, with those...
Just on your belly here. Relax your arm.
Just,
relax your arm. Relax your arm.
Thank you.
Okay. Everything's going to be okay.
I don't know about that. It's like I'm just so scared of everything right now, like I'm so jumpy.
You're just going through a tough time at the moment.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This won't be okay, but okay. I just want to be safe. I don't feel safe, and I don't know I'm safe, and I just want to be home with family or something.
We're in a very safe place right now, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to keep you safe. What I'd like to do tonight is take you up to the Royal Brisbane. It's about 5 minutes away, okay?
Yeah.
Now, it does sound scary, but I promise you there's someone there that can help you make sense of what's going on.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stand up, watch your head, don't bump your head, and take a seat on the bed for me, mate. Do you want to hold this?
I think, yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, it's really bad. Oh.
It's all right.
Oh.
Okay? Do you trust me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I trust her. There's nothing else I can do.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. So just confirming you're not going to hurt me?
No, you don't have to mean to do that.
Okay.
I really don't. Like, I get angry. Like, I've never hurt anyone in my entire life.
Okay.
Seatbelt's just over there, buddy. Yeah.
And watch this, like. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm really happy that you guys get us. Just treat me nice, that's all.
I think we have to build a trust with the patient for them to be able to trust us with their feelings or their emotions.
Oh, God. Are we at the hospital?
Not yet.
We're not there to judge them, we're there to help them.
Can I sit behind you?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's fine.
Yeah? All right, mate. I'm going to keep everything attached. I'm just going to sit behind you. All right? But if you wake up, if you go to sleep and you wake up, I'm still here. All right? He made me really nervous.
Saw that.
Like the way he was clenching his fist and like chewing his tongue.
Yeah.
Like he was just so on edge. Like I think it's hard to gauge people in that situation when they're on drugs.
Definitely, yeah.
But I gave him some Panadol, we laid him down, gave him a blanket.
Yeah.
And he was so relaxed, he fell asleep like straight away.
Yeah. It's literally like you read him a bedtime story.
Gave him a sleeping
night, sleepy
pill.
time.
Yeah. But I think it was just the fact that he felt safe, he felt comfortable.
Yeah, and I think that was the overriding thing, was that you made him feel comfortable. And he was in a safe place and he trusted you. I think, yeah, good job.
Back in the operations centre, it's just hit midnight and calls show no sign of slowing.
Okay, tell me exactly what's happened.
I cut off an angle of my index finger.
How'd that happen?
I was messing around with my knife and some celery.
I was eating something and I've got a hard bit of potato stuck in my throat and I can't get it out. I'm bleeding. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Everyone thinks that the scenario's an emergency.
My partner actually fell over this afternoon.
Yeah.
And she heard a bump.
Yeah.
And a sore. She can't even sit down on it properly.
You know, since I've been here, we've probably had a handful of dire emergencies where CPR's in progress or there's a serious bleed, a serious head injury, the patient's not awake. But yeah, it's far few between.
Ambulance, tell me exactly what happened.
I was just trying to open my window. Turns out I split my wrist.
Okay, is the blood spurting or pouring out?
It is pooling.
Okay. I'm organising help for you now, okay? So you know that we're coming urgently.
Paramedics Ben and Rachel are assigned to the case.
We're going to a 29-year-old female who, it just says opening window and slit your wrist, which doesn't make grammatical sense. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but it sounds like some kind of self-harm.
And it hasn't come up with like...
that's weird.
Like stage. 451. Can you just clarify what we're going to? Is there safety concerns or anything like that? The story doesn't make much sense.
It says that she was opening a window and cut her wrist. It can signal fine, just because you're right, it doesn't make a lot of sense. If there's any issues, please let us know. We'll send you a check-up page within 5 minutes.
Roger, fingers crossed she doesn't have a knife.
A signal 5 is issued to proceed with caution.
When we see that someone slit their wrists, that's often associated with self-harm or an assault with a sharp object. Window open. And if that object's still at the job when we arrive, then there's a potential that Ben or I could get hurt. There's a glass of wine.
Paramedics Ben and Rachel have been called to a patient who slit her wrist. They're given a signal 5 to proceed with caution.
Oh, it's coming out. What's happened?
It hurts because I'm a smoker. I was trying to open my bedroom door.
Okay.
And apparently I'm stronger than I thought it was. Yeah, that door, that
so
window.
You push the window open, your hand's gone in through the glass?
Yep.
Right, okay.
I know.
Hey, have you had any alcohol to drink tonight?
I have.
Yeah, that's okay. It's Friday night. How much have you had?
Maybe like 10, 12 drinks.
Cool, all right. And you don't take any blood thinners?
No.
When I see any patient with wounds, particularly to the forearms, that's a common area where people will self-harm and inflict wounds on themselves. And for Alison, her wounds were exactly in that spot where I would have some concerns that I'd want to investigate. Maybe a stupid question, but was it definitely an accident? There was no self-harm or anything.
100%. I was like trying to push my window open and my hand went through.
Okay, I'm sorry we have to ask that, just some people.
No, you're absolutely entitled to ask.
I believe you. I don't know if I actually introduced myself. My name's Rachel. This is Ben.
Alison, Ben, nice to meet you. This is my boyfriend, James.
Alison and James? Cool.
Is it bad?
Well, you'll need stitches.
Ooh! Oh my God, I can see my
For that one
insides.
and for that one.
Oh, there was 2.
You've got 2 little ones.
Oh, nice.
Do you have any allergies to anything?
Kiwi fruit.
Okay.
If that's a thing.
Well, I don't have any of that in my drug kit, so
What
that's
do you
okay.
mean? I really
Well, they
want
go
kiwi
rotten
fruit
really.
right now.
They go bad really quickly.
Okay,
so
well,
we
you're
can't...
the worst paramedic ever. That's all I want in
dear.
my life is kiwi fruit.
Cool. We'll just run you down to the Royal and get stitched up, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. When I'm dealing with someone who's clearly had some alcohol to drink and they're a bit intoxicated, I think it's important to build some rapport with them and build a bit of a friendship. Do you want maybe a shirt on?
What do you mean?
I know that James probably is.
Fabulous enough.
Well, they're fabulous, and I'm sure James. I'm sure James appreciates the side boob, but there's lots of people in the Royal, so I thought maybe you'd like something that's got a little more coverage. All right, and like maybe some pants. It's up to you, but I mean, yeah. Most of the time, people being sick and unwell is not a fun thing. People don't enjoy it. So if you can find some light on job, it makes it so much nicer for the patients. Go make yourself comfy. Often we can't fix the problem that a patient's got, but we can make them feel a lot better. And I think laughter and making them feel at ease is often as important as giving them some pain relief. Yeah. So, How long have you guys been dating for?
Oh, don't even ask that. Poor James. It's been very recent.
Right.
And I said to him when we started dating, by the way, I'm cursed.
Cursed?
So, like, everything goes wrong in my life.
What do you mean? What sort of stuff?
Like, just trying to open a window and slitting her wrists.
I mean, that is pretty bad luck.
That's the worst one I've seen so far.
And today you just wanted one little ciggy.
Just trying to have a cigarette.
Me and Rachel have worked together for about 2 years. She is very genuine, very caring, very smart as well.
I'm sure some stuff's going right.
I mean, he's around.
He's around?
Yeah.
Hey, what better compliment, mate?
Like, there's nothing here that's got fixed.
She'd only ever want the best for her patients. They always say that your patient won't remember what you did for them, but how you treated them.
It worked.
Oh, we're here.
We are here.
If I had a medical emergency, I'd want Rachel to come to me.
You're very good looking. Did you know that?
Probably don't want to say that in front of you, usually.
Oh, James knows his handsome.
James knows his handsome guy this moment.
Thank you. I like your dress. Where's it from?
Op shop.
Really? How much it set you back?
$3.
Really? Good pickup. Right size and everything.
It's 3 a.m. and for once, all is quiet in the operations centre. With 3 hours to go until the end of shift, the team are finding ways to pass the time.
I think this is the time where the conversations just get a bit weird.
Aldi's so dangerous. I nearly bought a waffle maker last time I went there.
I
love the middle aisle. Like, I'm not even ever going skiing, but I'm like, ooh, half-price ski gear.
I know. I hate camping, but I nearly bought a 10-man tent and a bloody portable barbecue.
You know each other, like, really, really well by the end of a 12-hour shift. You're like, okay, I know everything about you.
326, go ahead. It becomes like, who's got the most buried childhood trauma? Yeah, it gets weird.
Just guys, take a deep breath. Tell me exactly what happened.
Somebody's come into our house, neighbour's house. They are trying and they stacked my father-in-law, my friend, and my husband's had a bomb smashed over his head.
Just guys, take a deep breath. Tell me exactly what happened.
Somebody's come into our house, neighbour's house. They are trying and they stacked my father-in-law, my friend, and my husband's had a bomb smashed over his head.
Okay, just take a deep breath. Now, is there any serious bleeding?
Oh, my neighbour is like, his whole head is just gushing, man, like bad.
His head's gushing?
He's gushing the kidneys or something, man. He's pretty bad. My partner's got blood gushing out of his head from the bottom of his thruster.
So 2 patients have blood gushing out of their head?
And one's been stabbed in his kidneys?
One's been stabbed in his kidneys.
One patient has a hole in his head?
Yes.
So how many people in total have been hurt?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, mate. 5.
5 people have been hurt?
Yes, yes.
All right, I've got the paramedics already on the way, okay? Stay on the line with me, okay?
We've got a major incident at Hammond, Code 1. Are you able to assist?
Hell yes.
Roger that, put us on.
I'm on, drive fast.
This is it?
This is it.
Alpha 505292, have your proceeding as primary. Sierra 607495, you'll be second. You're proceeding to a multi-CAS stabbing, all units. Code
906.04 on your channel.
The police and ambulance instantly give this case the highest priority, assigning multiple crews and single responders. Haru Aaron is 10 minutes from the scene, and in car 453, paramedics Matt and Patia are just ahead of him.
2 patients, blood gushing out of their head. 1 is stabbed in the kidneys and 1 has a hole in his head. Clear left. 5 people have been stabbed.
You said there's 5 victims. How many people are with you helping them?
Me, just me, mate.
Just you?
me.
All right, we've got everybody coming, so just keep reassuring them, okay?
Yeah. Oh, man.
So at this stage, 4 crews.
Yeah.
Rashford, Haru, CCP.
All right, now all the patients, are they outside your house?
Some are next door.
Some are next door as well?
5 patients between 2 houses.
So there's 5 patients between 2 houses?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's the offenders? Where's the people who did this?
They've absconded, they don't know where. They've left in a white car, 2 of them.
Okay, so more than anything with this one, just watch your back. We're not in a secure place, like the offenders are on the loose. They've absconded, so they may be just still around the corner. Given the fact I haven't been to many multi-casualty incidents, there's a level of anxiousness. Even though the caller has said that the offender has left the scene, that doesn't guarantee our safety. If police are on scene, then it gives us a small sense of security, but you're always watching your back, you're always using all your senses to see whether or not you are safe on scene.
A senior paramedic, Patia, is 4 months pregnant.
Yeah.
What's wrong is the driving?
Oh, and I just filled up on some apricots. I'm okay. It's just...
Well, if anything gets you on there, it's just...
Yeah.
As the report comes in from the first medical team on scene, the extent of injuries start to emerge.
326, shipwreck, 3 patients. 1 male, puncture wounds to left and right rear flanks. Puncture wound, right lower abdomen.
Lacerations ahead, laceration to right side upper jaw, all bleeding externally. That's full on.
Turning up to a scene like this, there definitely is an element of feeling scared. Because of the fear of the unknown, you start getting that uneasy feeling. There's so much running through your head. It's not so much about what you're met with, it's how you're going to deal with it. Can you go with traumas? Have some sort of plan of attack, but be ready for that plan to go out the window pretty quickly.
Paramedics Matt and Patia have been called to a multi-casualty stabbing. They're the second crew to arrive, with more on the way.
And I believe it's 2 up here.
Okay.
Reports of 5 victims across 2 houses are yet to be confirmed.
And I believe there's 2 others here.
While paramedics treat the first group of patients, Matt and Patia are directed next door to look after the injured neighbour.
And it seems safe, yeah?
Mate. Just watch the knife.
Don't touch it.
The offenders have left the scene and are currently unaccounted for.
Has any paramedic seen him?
No.
Okay. What's his name?
Dave, yeah?
Dave. So how many...
Yeah, mate.
How old are you, Dave? Yeah. Have you been stabbed or just hit in the head?
I don't think so. Something on my knee as well.
Yeah. Matt, I'm just concerned that we've been pushed in here and we haven't seen any other... Because if we're talking 3 stabs...
Yeah.
Are you happy here if I quickly go out and have a quick?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that okay?
Or you go here and I'll quickly go and have a look and see what else they need. Up to you.
Yeah, you stay here because I'm quite happy with him at the moment.
Okay.
As in GCS is okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to quick have a look.
Yep.
Being a patient care officer in a senior paramedic position, I feel an element of responsibility for the whole scene. I forget that I'm pregnant, I forget about myself, and I think about what needs to be done now. Hey Ty, how many patients do you have? 3, all critical? Because we've got a...
One, yes.
Yeah.
Two good views, stabs in the right lower. It just might be the one next door.
He's got a, just a hammer to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's our priority.
Yep.
After that, I've got a stab wound to the abdomen and one to the upper loin.
Who do you think is the most priority?
I'd say just because of the lack of units now, we can keep an eye on this one. We've got enough units here. You keep
You're
an eye on
good?
the head.
Yeah.
Just in case he goes downhill.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah, manage the head.
Yep.
Got more units coming.
Yep, okay. Total 4, 1 here, 3 there.
Confirming there are 4, not 5 victims, Patia returns next door to help Matt with their patient's injuries.
So we've been struck with a hammer 4 times in the head. We're just cleaning up the head.
Sorry,
now.
I just really wanted to double check that we were putting our priorities in the right
So just clean up
place.
the head
Yeah.
and start bandaging that.
How bad's your pain out of 10? 10. Mainly in your head?
No.
Yeah, okay. It's a really difficult thing to be able to control a multi-casualty scene because it is so chaotic. So in a scene like this, I feel like I'm the one that needs to take control and be the control freak that I am, in hoping that I can control it to the best of my ability. Watch that knife.
But he's probably the one we want to get onto the bed first because he's quite pale and sweaty and tacky, even though he has a radial. Yeah. But we'll just get him in there so we can get a quick scan and get some more obs on him.
With 2 other ambulances standing by to take the patients to hospital,
Let's get moving.
You're happy?
Yep.
police start to seal off the crime scene.
What's your last name?
Your keys count.
We going code 1?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah. Big deep breaths. I feel like sometimes our ambulance is sort of like that sanctuary. What's wrong, mate? Like you go from this massive scene outside, an itchy top lip, to you shut the doors and it's just calm and quiet. Definitely far removed from the crime scene. Got it? Tuck those hands back in there. I can imagine there would be some sort of trauma involved with being woken up and being hit in the head with a hammer. So I think it's really important to have the ambulances that safe space and to create that sense of calm. You've definitely got carpenter's hands. I think it's finding a way to talk to a patient, little pinprick, that makes them feel at ease. I'm surprised that went through your skin. We're not far away, okay? Just around the corner.
How you feeling? Adrenaline still pumping?
Yeah, probably.
I find it hard to drive after those jobs. Like, I just want to put the foot down. Like, you just got so much adrenaline just pumping around your body.
Oh, the baby was going off, hey?
Yeah, but
But I think it's just like that adrenaline hit, like just... Obviously, it's getting the surge that my body's getting.
yeah.
Even now, it still hasn't settled. In some ways, I sort of feel sorry for it, but then in other ways, I'm like, oh, well, it might just be a chilled baby when it comes out. Like, it's...
Yeah, it's so chilled he's horizontal. Just take everything in his stride.
I value Matt a considerable amount. He is one of the nicest people I know. He'll make sure that you're okay over anything else. And having that friendship with him makes us a better team. Can you give me honest feedback, whether or not you would have done the same thing or you would have sent me if you were patient care?
I would have kept patient care, and I would have sent the second officer to recce. Why did you have to do that?
I was just happy in the 2 minutes to go next door to make sure that there was no one more critical that we, like, do you know what I mean? Can you imagine if they had 3 critically ill stab wounds?
Yeah, but then I would have been happier if you just stayed patient care, and the fact that you're pregnant too. I'm not happy you walking around trying to find people when there's someone stabbing. I would have been happier for you to stay with that patient, and then I go off.
Matt discussing with me his concern about me being pregnant shocks me. He was looking out for me when I wasn't looking out for myself. I was more about the job and he was more about the safety of me. I feel incredibly guilty. I'm ashamed of myself that I didn't put my baby or me in front of anyone else.
You all right? Just...
I think it's that big adrenaline rush and the hormones, like...
And then it wears off. You did good. I think we both did good.
Oh, I feel stupid for crying, but at the same time, like, I can't... If I held it in, it'd be worse. Actually, I don't even think I could hold it in because I'm trying.
That's all right. I'll close this up and you can have a wee.
I need a tissue. Matt. A tissue.
This job definitely has changed my view on me entering a job without thinking about the baby. The next job that I go to that is particularly unsafe, I'll think about what I should actually be doing as a pregnant paramedic rather than just as a paramedic.
Next time.
We just delivered a baby.
Baby-born complications.
An emergency birth by the roadside.
Hey, little one.
The operations centre.
Got an unwell overdose. Had 2 cars versus pedestrian already.
Inundated with calls for help.
300 jobs and it's 9:45.
My dad super glued his hands to his face.
I reckon it's going to be a busy day.
Paramedics race the clock at a critical cardiac arrest.
Yeah, very unwell, darling.
And the final ride.
And they said they got a bed now.
For a terminally ill patient.
Being there at the start of a life, but also being there at the end of a life, it's an absolute privilege.